Alright guys, let's jam some piano, shall we? Let's review major scales. So let's do C major, right? So here's C, right? So this is how we're going to do our major scales today. I want you to use these 4 fingers, these bad boys right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to literally build the major scale with just these 4 fingers. So you can know how these major scales are shaped, right? So let's do one we haven't done yet. Let's do a D major scale, right? Because I remember we did C, F, and G last video. So let's do D major scale, right? With a couple accidentals inside of it. So this is the shape of D major. But Eloy, how am I supposed to find out that that's D major? It's very simple. Remember last time we talked about how to make a major scale, right? Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Alright? Practice your major scales that way so you can learn how they look and the shape of them, right? Because again, everyone needs to know their scales. So after you get comfortable playing them with your 8 fingers like this, then go ahead and play with your left, then switch off to the right. You can practice with both hands. This is the end game for everybody. Alright, so practice your major scales all the way from C to C. I have nothing but confidence in all of you, right? So those are a couple major scales. Now, since we're talking about major scales, let's talk about minor scales, right? In one of my guitar videos, I explained to you the difference between, actually Guitar Video 3, if you want to check it out, you learn the difference between a harmonic minor and a natural minor. So I'm going to show you on the piano the difference between them. So, we're going to go back to C major, obviously. So, these are triads, right? In a natural minor, we flatten 3, we flatten 6, and 7. So if I were to play a C natural minor, it would be like this. Ignore the poor fingering, but that's how a natural minor sounds. Now, let's play a harmonic minor. We learned that the harmonic minor is a flat 3, and 6, and that's it. No flat 7, right? 7 stays the same. So, let's go ahead and jam that bad boy out right here. 3, 6, right? That Aladdin sounding type of chord. So that's the natural and harmonic minor. First, get comfortable with all the major scales, obviously, and then if you are brave enough, venture into the natural and harmonic minor. So, another thing I want y'all to be good at is being able to spell every single major triad from A through G. So, how do we do that, Eloy? I didn't practice my triads. Well, it's very simple. So, back to C major, obviously, because that's the learning key. So, C major, right? That is a major triad. Triad, because there's 3. Right? The intervals between them from do to mi, ding dong, major third, and then from mi to so, go to sleep, little baby, that one. So it's a major third and then a minor third. That's how you spell a major triad. How are we going to make a minor? It's very simple. I'll show you. Flattening the third, right? That is your minor triad. Anyways, but we're talking about major triads right now, so let's talk major. So there's C major, right? Let's do A through G, right? So let's do A first. A major. And do you hear that? The do, mi, so, mi, do. Right? Yeah, so that's how we build our major triads. Always look for so, mi, do, mi, so, mi, do. Another easy way that I used to do when I was like 16 was I would just count every key. So here's A major, right? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's you know, the spacing in between that. I mean, yes, it's a very long and rather lazy way to do it, but... Right, so let's do B major. Here's B. Let's find mi so. Good, exactly right there, right? C major, easy one, y'all should know that one. Right? Here, I'll use both my hands. C major, right? Let's do D major, which we just played. Alright, of course, maybe some E major, maybe? Yeah, let's do an E major. Of course, F major. Once you're comfortable with your major scales, your minor scales, harmonic and natural minor, of course, and then once you're comfortable with all your triads, what we're going to start doing is inversions now. Now, what is an inversion? It's very simple. An inversion is so let's go to C major, of course. So what an inversion is, if you're taking the root note or the lowest sounding note and you're moving it to the top. So the C, so C major is C, E, G. A first inversion of C major would be E, G, and C, because we're moving Do to the top, right up there, right? And those are inversions. That's a first inversion. A second inversion would be we're moving the second note in the triad to the top, which would make it G, C, and E. And you can still hear the C, E, and G in it. And then the next one up is your next root position. They call this root position because your root note, your lowest note, is Do. Alright? So, one more time real quick. Root, first inversion, second inversion. And that's inversions for you, right? So right here you got root position, and then they move the F to the top, making it first inversion, and then the A to the top, making it second inversion. And that's inversions for you.